Hi, this is James Suggs, and I just finished doing a online virtual session for Clearwater Jazz Holidays Outreach Program. And today's topic was developing your own sound. And as a trumpet player, I kind of geared it towards trumpet players, but as well, it can be useful for singers and other instrumentalists. And I basically talked about how it's your personality. It's that important. It's your voice. And you know, if someone calls you on the phone and you don't know who it is, that's one thing. But if you recognize their voice immediately, that's specific. It's personal. So I kind of want the same thing for my own sound, and I think a lot of musicians do as well. So I just gave a lot of options and ways to go about finding your own sound and developing it. Obviously, listening as much as possible, listening to the greats, making a list of all those trumpet players, for instance, that you love to listen to. And we're talking about sound, not technique or the harmony that they use, but their specific sounds. If they play one note, you know them and you know how beautiful it is and captivating. So get as close to those musicians as possible. Make a list of those qualities that each of them have and narrow it down. And actually, speaking of the list, I made a list. It can be found on this site. There's a link. It's called it's my playlist under my name, and there's references of songs. A lot of them are ballads of these long list of classic trumpet players that I love because of their sounds mainly. And there are a lot of ballads on it because I think that's the best way for us to kind of get close to our sounds and find our own sound, rather than playing something fast where we're not really focusing so much on sound. So I say be obsessive about the qualities and admit what you like and what you don't like about certain players' sounds. That's very important, because if there's something you don't like, you have to realize why and how to avoid it, or how to improve it so you don't end up sounding like that. And then, for instance, trumpet players, it's pretty common to have it play with a closed sound. So I talked about opening up your sound and different methods of opening up your sound to get a nice round sound. So that's about it. I hope you check out the link when it's posted, and please check out all the other classes that are going on. These great musicians, local musicians that are doing these classes for you. They're all free, and you can check them out on Clearwater Jazz Holidays online site. Take care.